right. Hi, everybody. My name's Ty. I am part owner of BlueFox Press Publishing Company, and this is going to be your free DIY guide to self publishing. Hopefully, we'll do this as quick as we can. There's a lot to talk about. If you've thought about self publishing, you probably started diving into all the blogs and instructions, and it's a lot. So, we're going to be quick. Here we go. 5 sections we're going to talk about here. First one's writing your book. Second one is setting up your business. Third is formatting your book. Fourth is distributing your book. 5 is marketing your book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. First of all, writing your book. Get a good idea. Write your book. You're going to want to use like a Word doc for that, like Pages, Microsoft Word, Google Docs, something easily imported into the programs that you're going to use for creating an EPUB, turning this into an EPUB. Make sure it's edited well. Make sure you get feedback, have beta readers. Those are all good things to do. And then I always suggest submit your manuscript to a major publisher. They're major publishers for a reason. Maybe they pick you up. If you don't have a huge blog following, usually, or something along those lines, they're usually not gonna pick up your book unless you're a known author. And that's why you're trying to self-publish. That's what happened to us. That's why we started this initially. We wrote some children's books, and everybody said, "Yeah, these are great." And then they realized we don't blog, so they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna pick you up because you can't sell them." So we decided to start a publishing company for all the other people who want to publish works who don't talk about what they ate for breakfast on the internet. So anyway, here we go. Phase 1. That's it. All you gotta do is write a book. It's pretty easy. Just pick up a pen and paper, pick up your word processing thing, draw some pictures, whatever you want to do. Create your book. Phase 2, business. Set up your business. It's always a good idea to set up a business and do like a sole proprietorship or an LLC if you're going to be a self-publisher. It's clean and all your expenses can be deducted. It's just the way to go. You don't have to if you're going to use like CreateSpace or some different places, but if you're going to want like big distribution, your probably best bet is to start that. So like I'm in Utah, we'll go to the internet screen here, and you can just do this online, like utah.gov. Also, if you go to book festivals, you're going to need like a sales tax license or number, and you can't get that without a business license. So go get those 2 things, because book festivals we'll talk about a little bit later, but they're good too. All right, so moving on. Get your LLC. ISBNs. All right, we're going to get back on the internet here. ISBNs. Boker is the place to get your ISBNs. I've seen them other places. This is where we get them. It's who owns them, so go here. They're expensive for just self-published authors. If you just need a few. The more you buy, the cheaper they are per ISBN. So that kind of sucks if you don't need very many. So like here you go. One is $125. 10 ISBNs are $295. You need ISBNs for every kind of format. So you need an ISBN for an ebook. You need an ISBN for a hardcover. You need an ISBN for a soft cover. So depending on how many versions and formats you want, you're going to need ISBNs for those. So I would buy more than less if you think you're going to maybe write a second book or a series. I would err on the caution of needing more than you can use. You can buy barcodes here. A lot of programs, when you do like a cover generator, will give you a barcode. So don't buy those until you know that your distributor, your print-on-demand company doesn't provide those for you. All right, so here you go. Software. You can download some software. We'll go through it right now. This is what I use for everything. I use GIMP. That's our imaging software. It's like Photoshop, but it's open source. I'm on a Mac, by the way. It's great. It works amazingly well. Scribus is like InDesign, sort of. But you're gonna be your formatting. This is gonna be how you're gonna put your book together, whether it's a children's book or it's just a novel or whatever it is. You're gonna have like document bleeds, page sizes, formatting of text. You're gonna include your ICC color profiles, all that kind of stuff. And depending on who you go through, there'll be tutorials on how to exactly do this. They're all over, and this video would be 100 minutes, 100,000 minutes probably if I went through everything. Next on is Sigil. This is what we use to do EPUBs. So like you can import your text into this, and it's a very, very clean program. And again, it's open source, so the price tag is great because the price tag is free. So I would highly recommend this one. I guess there's some add-ons for EPUB 3s, which can give you some fixed layout stuff. I haven't tried that yet, but I hear it works well. So there's that one. I use Kindle Kids Book Creator or just Kindle Book Creator. This is to get your files in MobiFile and send them to Kindle or the Amazon store, any device on the Amazon store. So not only Kindles, but iPads using Kindle or Android using Kindle. This is a very, very clean program, especially the kids book one. You can just import a PDF, which is great. iBooks Author is a little harder to use than the Kindle one, but it still does what it's needed. Again, you can do landscape or portrait. You can do fixed layout, different things along those lines. You can do regular EPUBs now on iBooks, and this is how you get them on the iTunes iBooks store. And that is pretty much all the programs necessarily that I use for all of our books.